All right, we're just filming as we go by.
Oh,
It sure does look good.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired of seeing my sign in front of it though, aren't you? Okay, Bobby Walton, you grew up here,
I did, yes ma'am.
so I bet you have crazy stories about Lake Martin.
We've had some good times here, real good times. My wife's grandfather actually lives around the corner right here, and we grew up out there, and I'd come visit her, and he tried to teach us how to ski because she could ski. He wanted to teach me how to ski. Well, I'd get behind the boat and I'd start to go, and I wasn't smart enough to let go of the rope, so he dragged me for a little ways. Yeah, about once or twice. He said, "You want to try again, son?" I said, "No, sir, just let me in the boat."
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Chun, and I go to Jacksonville State University, and I'm around here, and I've been going to the lake since 4th grade, so about 9 years now. There we go. And my favorite lake memory just recently happened. I got my neighbor's giant schnauzer on the paddleboard with me, and we rode around for a little while. So that's why I love Lake Martin.
Hey, my name's Jackson Meadows. I've been visiting Lake Martin my entire life, and my favorite memory on Lake Martin was my first time jumping off Chimney Rock. I spent about 15-20 minutes standing up on top of the rock, looking down at the water and contemplating how to climb back down. But I finally made the jump, and that's something that I'll never forget.
Hey guys, my name's Lindsay Sweat, and I've been coming to Lake Martin for about 5 years. I'd say my favorite memory or favorite thing about Lake Martin is how close it is to Auburn, where I go to school, so it's great to take weekends off and come visit and hang out with friends.
My favorite Lake Martin memory is riding the inner tube with the best realtor on Lake Martin.
Woohoo!
Everybody give Paige Patterson a follow and like this.
Hey guys, this is Trey with Crew Lending. Hey listen, whether you need to refinance your primary residence and you live in Tennessee or Georgia or Mississippi or Alabama, we're nationwide. We're a Fed chartered bank. So Crew Lending, a division of Goldwater Bank, can help you refinance your home in whatever state you live in, all over the country, to be able to put down money if you need to on the lake, on Lake Martin to buy your home. 10% down or more, obviously, get you in a lake home here in Lake Martin. We'd love, love, love to help you and your family realize the dream of owning your own lake home. Call me today.
We're on the pontoon cruise, and we
Love Lake Martin.
It is summer. My favorite way to show my new listings is by boat. So let's go check out Raintree. What I love about Raintree is unless you're looking for it, you'll never know it's even here. This is the Elkahatchee Bridge that leads you to Wind Creek State Park, and then of course here's one of the many public boat ramps that we have around the lake. And now we're at Raintree. It is extremely private, quiet, peaceful. You know, this house has about a 180-degree view without the first house across the slough from them. It's 5-bedroom, could be 6-bedroom, 4 baths, basement, main level, and upstairs guest bedrooms and baths. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac by road, about 5 minutes off of 280. Now the dock space on this house is jaw-dropping. It's got 2 boat lifts, 2 floating docks. I mean, I really don't know that they could ever get this much dock space at this house again. So it is a sleeper in that regard. It's over 200 waterfront feet, and every kid's favorite feature of this dock is the platform where you can jump off. My seller tells me it's 17 feet deep at the, where you jump off into the water. The concrete pathway is wide enough for a small truck, of course a golf cart, or a side-by-side to drive up and down. This house is ready to be crawling with friends and family who love Lake Martin. You step onto the wraparound porch and immediately know that you are enjoying lake living. Large living area, wood burning fireplace, dining area, and spacious kitchen. You can have multitudes of things going on the main level while people are maybe sleeping late upstairs in the guest bedrooms. Raintree has very low, minimal HOA fees. This was one of the first Russell developments that I believe began in the early 80s. So, you know, we call the side of the house that looks onto the water as the front or waterfront side of the house. But on the back side of this house where you drive into is extremely flat driveway. Beautiful, winding, natural, very treed, and almost a wraparound porch. Listed under $700,000. We don't think this one's going to last long.
Hi, I'm Kent Stewart with Rely Title, and we are so pleased to be associated with Love Lake Martin. Title insurance is critical. An investment you make at Lake Martin is likely to be one of the largest investments you make in your lifetime. So it's really important that you make sure that the property you're purchasing has no liens or encumbrances on the property, and that's what title insurance does. It's a real bargain considering what you're paying for the property, and it's an insurance policy you only have to buy once your entire life. The entire time you own the property, there's one premium. So we would encourage you to check out Rely at rely.us is our website. We would love to be a part of your next transaction at Lake Martin.
We just graduated and we love Lake Martin.
It's that time of year, and we are in our 4th year of the pontoon cruises with clients. We have sold about $4 million worth of homes on our cruises, and we finally get it. You don't want to ruin a Sunday afternoon on the cruise. How about a Saturday morning before you're out and about with your boating and Lake Martin-ing? So, May 26th from 9 to 11, we will launch from Bay Pines Marina in Jackson's Gap. June 9th, we will launch from the north part of the lake, North Lake Condo Club. July 21st, we will launch from the Stillwaters area, and August 11th. You'll already be back in school and you will need a pontoon cruise more than ever. We're going to launch from the Landing in Parker Creek. So we're trying to hit all parts of the lake this summer. Whatever part of the lake you want to learn about, this is the best way to educate, point, figure out pricing, know exactly where you want to be, have a little wind in your hair, and walk into some houses too. Check it out, PaigePatterson.com, and always like Love Lake Martin on Facebook.
So right now I'm in the middle of making homemade cinnamon rolls. So I've got my dough rising. I've got my ingredients all ready to finish up when I roll it out, and then they'll be ready to just refrigerate and then bake the morning of. Flour, sugar, not very much sugar in the rolls. The sugar's in the filling, and then yeast, of course, and then 1 egg and salt. I think that was all. So I'd already melted the butter, and then I just brushed the butter on. And of course, it's real butter, it's not margarine, and that makes a big difference. And then this is just brown sugar and cinnamon mixed together for the filling. You'll roll it. That's the ticket to is getting them tight enough so they don't all fall apart and unroll once they're sliced. In the freezer right now, and then once they're frozen, then I'll put them in an airtight container. But I freeze them like this to get them, and then put them in an airtight container.
Okay, where are we headed?
When I serve them, I have to take them out of the refrigerator or freezer, wherever I have them, and get them to room temperature first before baking them, or else they won't turn out right. I made that mistake one time.
Let's just pretend that didn't happen.